続いてのニュースです。来年度、民自党が衆議院での通過を目指している沖縄米軍基地拡大法案のキーマン、田宮隆三防衛大臣と同時に開発が進められているリゾート開発の責任者、鈴木義信国土交通大臣が今日揃って現地沖縄へ視察に訪れました。日本防衛の鍵とも言われる弾道ミサイル防衛システム、通称新 BMD システムの導入を目指す田宮氏。一方、これまで沖縄米軍基地拡大法案に一貫して反対する立場を取りながら、沖縄の内需拡大のためリゾートの開発を推し進めてきた鈴木氏。意見の異なる両大臣揃っての沖縄訪問に政財界からの注目が集まっています。田宮氏の現地到着に先駆け、空港前には基地の拡大に反対する市民が大勢詰めかけ、範囲を示すビラを配るなどする一方、鈴木氏はリゾート開発による内需拡大を支持する地域財界関係者に迎えられ、開発候補地の視察へと向かいました。田宮氏の米軍基地拡大法案、鈴木氏のリゾート開発、ともに現地でも意見が割れており、法案成立に向け両大臣とも各方面との調整が必要と思われます。
確かに BMD の導入は今の日本にとっては重要なことです。しかしこれ以上沖縄に日本防衛のための犠牲を払わせるわけにはいきません。それを少しでも軽減するためにも内需拡大を見据えてリゾートを開発することで、なんとか地域の振興に貢献していきたいと、そう考えているわけです。
国を守ることは私の責務だ。それ以上言うことはない。
空港到着後、インタビューに応じた鈴木氏とは対照的に、田宮氏は足早に車に乗り込み、現地の視察へと向かいました。突然の両大臣の沖縄訪問に、野党からは鈴木氏の沖縄リゾート開発に田宮氏が便乗する形で強引に米軍基地拡大法案を進めようとしているのではないかと疑問の声が上がっています。地元の住民の反応はどうなんでしょうか。
基地がまた拡大するのは嫌だけど、リゾートで沖縄が潤うんだったらまあいいのかなって。
お隣の国がミサイルを撃つっつったって沖縄じゃなくて東京とかを狙うわけでしょ。田宮さんはさ、結局沖縄のことなんか考えてないんだよ。
次期総裁候補として呼び声の高い鈴木田宮両氏の沖縄での行動に今後も注目が集まります。続いてのニュースです。
今のニュース、ここの立ち退きの話なのかな。
You talked to those guys in the truck, right? How'd it go? They wanted to buy us out, but I turned them down. Somehow I doubt that's the end of it, though. Oh. Uncle Kaz, are we gonna have to leave Okinawa? Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not gonna let that happen. Trust me. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, I believe you.
おじさん。
Oh, I almost forgot. What's up? Well, it's probably nothing, but Shiro's been kinda down since he got home from school. I wonder why. Did you ask him what was wrong? Yeah, but it didn't seem like you wanted to talk to me. Huh, okay, I'll give it a shot. Thanks for letting me know. Time to find Shiro. Hey there, Shiro. Everything okay? I'm fine. You don't look fine. Everyone else is having fun outside, but you're sitting in here all by yourself. Are you sure you're okay? Just leave me alone. Yeah. Does this have to do with a girl? What do you mean? Well, you're at the age that boys start. That's not it. Just leave me alone, okay? Guess I was wrong. Did something happen at school? No. Does your stomach hurt? Does your stomach hurt? Not really. Doesn't look like he wants to talk. Maybe the other kids would know something. Right. Hey, something's up with Shiro. You two know if anything happened at school? I don't. We barely see each other most days. What about you, Riona? Same. He's in a way lower grade than me, so our classes are really far away. Sorry. It's alright. Want me to figure out what's wrong, Uncle Cass? How are you gonna do that? Easy. I'll just put him in a headlock. That'll get him talking in no time. Hey, that's a good idea. I bet I could take him too. Come on, you two. She should be looking out for Shiro, not trying to beat him up. That's what being an older sibling is all about. I thought you knew better. Never mind, I'll do it. And keep your hands to yourself, Koji. You're just gonna make things worse. Alright. Ayako? What's up, Uncle Cass? Is this about Shiro? Yeah, something's definitely up. Do you know if he's having trouble at school? I'm not sure, we're not in the same grade. Have you heard anything, Izumi-chan? Nope, we're in different classes, so... Right. Want me to try asking him? Nah, it's okay. If he's gonna open up to anyone, it'd probably be another guy. I'll give it another shot. Right? Taichi. Mitsuo. Not now, Uncle Kaz. I was just about to go in for the body slam. Give the games a rest and listen. Alright, what's up? It's about Shiro. Wait, he wasn't in our room? He was, but he won't talk to me. He's just sitting curled up in the corner. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately. What? Why? Probably because he's been getting bullied. Bullied? How do you know? I found him crying in the boys' room at school a couple weeks ago, so I asked him what was wrong. And that's when he told you about the bullying? Yeah, I think it's been getting worse, though. What makes you say that? Well, I thought it'd be funny to barge in on him when he was taking a bath, but he had bruises all over his body. And when he doesn't do sports or nothing, so he wouldn't have gotten them from that. Did you tell a teacher? Nuh-uh. The bullying always gets worse if you tattle besides. I've heard enough. I'll talk to the teacher myself. Wait, Uncle Kaz, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Rikyu Elementary, Hashimoto speaking. Hi there, my name is Kiryu from Morning Glory and... The orphanage, right? You must be the guardian for all those poor kids. And who are you exactly? Oh, just one of the teachers here at the school. Perfect. I'm actually calling about one of my kids. Shiro, could I speak with his teacher? That would be me. What seems to be the problem? Well, I have a reason to believe he's been getting bullied. Bullied? What evidence do you have of that, Is this some kind of joke? Trust me, I'm not the joking type. Shiro's holed up in his room right now, not talking to anyone. Apparently there have been bruises on his body too. I assure you, there's no chance such awful behavior would take place at our school. What about the other orphans? Who knows what those kids of yours get up to without parents around to keep them in check? What did you say? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of all these nervous parents whining to me about their children. Raising them is your responsibility, not mine. Though, I suppose your case may be a lost cause. Goodbye, Kiryu-san. Man. What was his problem? Uncle Kaz. Don't worry, Taichi. I'm gonna make sure this never happens again. But, it's okay. I'll get Shiro to talk. Shiro? I want you to tell me what happened. You can trust me, Shiro. Please. All I want is for you to be happy. You and everyone else here. I'm not gonna just stand around doing nothing when you're so clearly in the need of help. Come on, just tell me what's going on. Is someone bullying you? Alright. I'll go have a talk with your school. You can't. Why not? I already spoke to your teacher, but he wasn't a whole lot of help. Shiro? Why doesn't Shiro want me going to his school? There has to be a reason. Maybe I could cut out the middleman and talk to the bully's parents directly. Taichi seems to know a whole lot about what's been going on. He might be able to point me in the right direction. Taichi. Oh, Uncle Kaz? Don't tell anyone about this, but do you think you can find out who's been bullying Shiro for me? I already know. That's what I was trying to tell you before. Who is it? Some kid named Yoshinori, but what? It's kinda complicated. Yoshinori's the son of Shiro's teacher, Hashimoto. What? Are you sure? Hashimoto would be in big trouble if he admitted his own son was a bully, so I don't know if he'll ever fess up. Well, now I really need to get involved. I better check with Shiro again to make sure. Uncle Kaz. Shiro, Taichi told me all about what's been going on. Has the teacher's son really been bullying you? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Please, Shiro, I need you to talk to me. But Yoshinori, he said his dad plays golf with Akasaka sensei from the city council. That he'd get them to shut Morning Glory down if I tattled on him. Guess that apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It's okay, Shiro, don't cry. I'm not crying, I'm just frustrated. Yoshinori only picks on kids when he knows they're not gonna fight back. It's not right. Don't worry, Morning Glory's not going anywhere. Huh? I promise. So the next time he tries to mess with you, I want you to stand up for yourself. You hear me? Mm-hmm. I figured out why Shiro's so down, but that's not enough. I've got to fix this somehow. Okay. Everything okay, Kiryu-san? You look kind of worried. Hi there, Miara-san. It turns out Shiro's been getting bullied at school. What? Who would go after a sweet kid like Shiro-kun? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. Well, it's a kid named Yoshinori, but his dad's the real problem. Apparently he's pretty tight with Akasaka-sensei. Meaning if I don't go about this the right way, they'll get city council to come shut down my orphanage. Really, that doesn't seem like the Akasaka-san I know. Wait, you know him? Of course, he's famous around these parts. Well, as famous as a city councilman can be. Anyway, he's definitely the honest type, not the kind of guy to use his position to settle grudges. Why don't you go talk to him? He loves chatting with his constituents, so I'm sure he'd be willing. Even so, I can't just go marching into City Hall over this. Maybe if there's somewhere else I could run into him. Oh, why don't you try the golf course? Why the golf course? That's where he spends most of his free time. They say he wouldn't be caught dead without his trusty set of clubs. Apparently he loves it so much he forgets to eat sometimes. But golf balls can't fill an empty stomach, you know? Huh. I wonder how even he finds time to work. Second that, Kiryu-san. Anyway, the monorail's the best way there. Just get off at Golf Course Station, and you're golden. Thanks a ton, Miara-san. Time to go find out if those rumors are true. You can now take taxi or... okay. Better go find Akasaka at the golf course. Okay, how much do I got? 10. So I can do 2. So first off, body. And counterattack when downed. That's oh. Oh, right, I had 10. Let's see. Welcome. I'll show you to your seat. I don't need to eat right now. Sorry, there's somewhere else I've got to be. I understand completely. Please come again. Why won't you tell me where Takuya is? A man came by and took him. I don't know what to tell you, Kurumi-san. He said he was a friend of yours. He even had me listen to a message you left on his phone, asking him to pick up Takuya for you. But I did no such thing. Oh, a new message. What does it say? We have Takuya. If you want him back, come get him alone, and leave the Kamuro PD out of it. Oh, Takuya, I can't lose you. I don't know what to do. Sound like there's been a kidnapping. I should go see if she needs help. Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. Did you say your child has been kidnapped? Sorry, who are you? I'm Kiryu, and I run the Morning Glory orphanage just down the road. If the kid's been abducted, well, you can understand my concern. Oh, so you're a teacher? All I know is that Takuya was taken from this hospital, and I just got a ransom note. We have Takuya come along. But it's far too dangerous. We need to alert the authorities. If I call the police, and they hurt my darling Takuya, I'd never be able to live with myself. What on earth should I do? Please, Kiryu-san, can you help me? You take care of children every day. Surely you understand what I'm going through. Okay. Okay, I'm on it. Let's go get Takuya back. Oh, thank you so much. Be careful, okay? Is this the place? According to the text message, they should be waiting in a vacant parking area just ahead. An empty lot, huh? Alright. Wait and see. Best to wait and see on this one. I'll stand guard. You go in alone. But don't worry. If anything happens, I'll be there in a flash. Okay. So it's you bastard. Hey, you alright? Hey, are you the punk who kidnapped Takuya? Hand him over now. Who the hell are you? Kurumi's latest flame? Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm so sorry. Where's Takuya? He'd better be okay. Huh? What's this dog doing here? Takuya? Oh, my poor little baby. Mommy's gonna make it all better. Takuya's a dog? Don't call him that. He's a very important part of my family. Were you scared, my precious angel? Oh, don't be afraid. Mommy's here. I'm the one who gave you that run, mutt, damn it. You were over the moon. Went on and on about how much you loved me. I still have the voicemails on my cell. You used that voicemail to trick the vet. Of all the low-down, nasty things to do, you twisted. But it worked, didn't it? Everything I did for one last chance to see you again. Now that's just creepy. Imagine. Kidnapping for attention. Pull a stunt like this again, and I'm gonna call the police. I can't thank you enough for all your help, Kiryu-san. It's not much, but please, take this. What should I do? I won't tell you how to feel, but if you ask me, you really need a better way to express yourself. Alright. I came here to have some fun, but I'm all out of money. Heh, I don't even have enough to take the train home. That's why you're gonna give me yours. Refuse all you want, but I'm taking it one way or another. Sorry, I've learned my lesson. Here, take this as thanks. Hey, you're not from Okinawa, are you? Did you come here from Tokyo? Yeah. I knew it. I've never seen anyone from Okinawa wear expensive leather shoes with pointy toes like that. Can you really tell I'm from where I'm from just by my shoes? Never mind that. Anyway, I've always wanted to visit Tokyo. Maybe you could tell me about it. I'll get you something to make up for it, promise. Alright. Sure, I guess I could spare a few minutes. Yay, there's a bar I like right near here. So let's grab some drinks and talk away. I'm Kade Aniya. You can just call me Kade. I'm Kiryu. I used to live in Kamurocho. If you've heard of it, it's one of the seedier parts of Tokyo. Nope, definitely don't know it. I'm so jealous though. The closest I've ever gotten was a field trip to Kyoto. And I mean, there's so much to love about Tokyo, right? All we've got here in Okinawa is fish and salty air. I don't know, I think Okinawa has its charms. But it's nothing compared to Tokyo. Aw, gee. I sure wish I could live up there. But I guess just hearing about it is a good start for now. Sure. What did you want to know? Well, if I'm gonna move up there, I would have to find a place to live, right? How much is rent? Okay. A studio goes for around 100,000 yen. What's a studio? Like photography studio or something? Why would you live in a place like that? It just means a one-room apartment. You don't really need much more than that if you're living alone. Trust me. 100 grand for just one room? But you can get a whole house down here for that price. Geez, people in Tokyo must spend their entire income on rent alone. Not everyone, but I suppose some do, yeah. Anyway, next question. If I do end up living in Tokyo, should I bring my car with me? Everyone's always driving around the city on TV and stuff. I'd never be able to shop without a car. Anyway, plus, how would I ever even get around? I drove into town today after all. Ditch the car. Trains will take you everywhere you need to go. How am I gonna do all my shopping like that, though? Am I supposed to spend half my time on a train just to go buy some fish? There's more than just trains, by the way. We also have a subway, taxis, buses, anything you can need. Besides, there are stores everywhere, so half the time you won't even need to get on a train at all. I mean, I guess, but it's so hard to imagine life without a car. Oh, there you are, Kade. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, Momji-chan. You sure do know me well. It's not hard to guess when you always go to the same bar. So, who's this? This is Kiryu-san. He's from Tokyo. We were just chatting. You're still thinking about moving? I'm sorry about my friend here, sir. She's so starstruck by the big city. We keep trying to tell her that she won't last a minute up in Tokyo, but she refuses to listen. That's not true. I can do it if I try, you know. Please, Kiryu-san. You know Tokyo's best. Tell her why it would be such a bad idea. Look, if you want to go, then go. You have to see for yourself whether you can make it or not. Kiryu-san, I knew you'd understand. I can understand why you're worried about her, but if you stop her from trying, she'll just end up resenting you guys. I suppose you're right. I'll manage, don't worry. And if I need help, I'll just give Kiryu-san a call. What? Is that okay? Well, I didn't tell you to go. Here's my number. Give me a ring if you ever need a hand. Wow, thanks. It's not much, but take this. Okay, we're gonna go now. I'll take care of the tab. Sounds like Kade'll end up in Tokyo before too long. Alright. The hell were you thinking, bumping into me? Well, that wasn't you? Bullshit, it wasn't. Now get on your knees and apologize, or I'll make you apologize. Eek. Alright, I'm sorry. Here, just take this and leave me alone.
Huh?
Stop giving me the runaround, man. You're in the wrong here for owing all this money. And now you're gonna pay. Please, not my awamori. It's the only thing keeping my family going. Fine, then I'll just take the land you're sitting on instead. Bring out the deed now. What? But my ancestors established this distillery generations ago. I can't just hand it over like that. A deed, huh? Maybe this has something to do with that resort development deal. I'll deal with this later. Actually, you know what? Never mind. What's going on here? You mentioned a land deed? Please help me. This guy's after my awamori.
Huh?
I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you'd better stay out of our business. If this has got something to do with the resort development, then I'm afraid it's my business too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue. Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes me a fat stack of cash. I was just telling him that if he can't pay up, then he can make good on his debt by giving me the deed to his land. So that's what this is about. Yeah. This is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. Thank you so much. You saved me from that brute. Not really. It sounded like you're still gonna have to pay off that debt. Yes, of course. I did borrow all that money after all. But I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have gone belly up. You run a distillery? That's right. It's a bar nearby. When we make our own local spirits, awamori. If you've never heard of it, oh, and my name's Matsushima. Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. A few years back, I borrowed 20 mil to try and expand my business. Compete with the other big distilleries in town, you know? And I take it the investment didn't pay off? Actually, it was a resounding success. But we age our awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out the deadline to pay back those loans came around while the most recent batch is still aging. When was the deadline? It's actually not for another year still, but now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 mil in a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery. That's absurd. Don't you have a contract? About that. I looked over the fine print, and it did say the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline. That's how they get you, still. Only a week. They must really be in a hurry. If only I had another year. I could pay it back for sure. What do you mean? Oh, that's when the Awamori will be ready for market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he kept insisting I pay him right now. Maybe if I could find that heirloom Grandpa told me about. What's this about an heirloom? Oh, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said it was if I was ever in trouble, I could sell our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. But I don't have the slightest idea where it is, or if it even exists, for that matter. I've never heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to the loan shark again? Try to explain the current situation. That might be better than putting all your eggs in this heirloom basket. He already knows my situation. That's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me, and the stock of Omori we have aging. That'll net him way more than just 20 mil. The 20 mil I owe. That must have been his goal from the beginning, then. Set up the contract, then go back on it, and take not just the distillery, but the booze too. The family heirloom's my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere on the beach near some orphanage. Evening Pride, I think it's called. Something like that. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? Oh yeah, that's the one. You know it? Know it. I run the place. Never guessed there'd be a buried treasure nearby, though. What luck. Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time, I promise. Let's save your distillery. Amori's an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom. Thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind. Thank me once we've found the thing. So, do you have any other clues that could help us find this heirloom? I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom is hidden. The sound of crashing waves upon the sand so hot, a golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. The sound of crashing waves must mean it's near the ocean. Makes sense. That would be the beach in front of Morning Glory. Yeah, that's definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. The problem is the second line. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. I think golden and turtle must be the big hints, but I've got no clue as to what it means. Me neither. For now, I guess let's take a look near Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Would you mind waiting here a moment before we head out? Why? I need to check on some of the Amori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. When you're in the middle of this situation, you sure are passionate about your work. I may not make the best business decisions, but I'm damn good at making fine alcohol. In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, please just call me my cell number. My number is 555-292-6674. That's 555 Awa Mori. If you couldn't tell. Right. I'll let you know what I find. Morning Glory real quick. Right. Let's see. Let's meet at Turtle Rock after school tomorrow. Okay. What are we going to play? Turtle Rock, huh? closer look. I guess it does look a bit like a turtle. Oh yeah, now I see it. Better give Matsushima a call.
もしもし。
Hello, Matsumishi speaking. Dang it, why do I do that? Matsushima. It's Kiryu. I found a rock on the beach that looks like a turtle. What? Really? Yeah. It's out in front of Morning Glory. Come see for yourself. Of course. I'll be right there. I guess it does look like a turtle. If this is the one mentioned in the song, then this is the sacred turtle spot. The treasure's gotta be right under this rock. Lend me a hand, Kiryu-san. It's digging time. Dig. Here goes nothing.
お
Oh, I see something. Keep digging. Keep digging. Can't back down now.
ん
I think it's some sort of pod. Please keep digging. You're mine, treasure.
お
What the? There it is, Kiryu-san. An Aomori pot. I see. A golden foam must have meant Aomori foam. After all, top-notch Aomori produces a beautiful head of foam when you distill it. So, this big family heirloom you were after is just a bottle of liquor? I don't think this will help you pay off the debt. Don't you see, Kiryu-san? This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. This Aomori was distilled in the 9th year of the Meiji era, which makes it over 130 years old. 130, huh? I'm not sure it's that miracle you seem to think it is, but it is. It is, right? Right now, the oldest intact Aomori in the whole world is just 140. We're nipping at their heels. You can't put a price tag on a vintage like that. So your ancestors crafted this masterpiece, then buried it to keep it safe. No wonder your family treated it like some kind of sacred treasure. And because all its years have been spent underground, it's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, I'm not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe.
あ
Hey, Matsushima, you trying to skip town or something? Don't tell me you followed me here. What's that you got there, huh? An Aomori pot? Well, the truth is, you shitting me? 130 years old? Assuming the dates etched on the pot is correct. Yes. How about that? My boss is always going on about wanting to get his hand on a 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery? You could say that. But hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the Aomori, and we're all square on your debt. We're all square on your debt. Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen just like that? The boss was gonna use that cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing it this way cuts out the middleman. And besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old Aomori on the market, no matter how much cash you got. So the way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Huh? Your boss must really love this stuff.
Huh.
You bet. That's the only reason I know all this shit. You know, Matsushima-san, I know it might not mean much coming from me, but you really do make the best Aomori. You really think so? Oh yeah. From now on, I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellows like me. Get yourself a solid business plan, and leave all this debt nonsense behind you. You hear? I will. In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. I can't believe it. I saved my distillery. And it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much. You should be thanking your the ancestors who buried that pot of Aomori. Here, take this. It's a special little something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make way better use of it than I ever would. I didn't really do that much, but okay. Well, I've got to go deliver this. Hope I see you around sometimes. blessing me. Okay, increase defense a little bit. Border. Okay, now back to the golf course. Very good. Golf.
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome, sir. Are you a member of our club? Well, no. So you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir. But this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and government officials only. If you don't have an invitation from a current member, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir. Damn it. How am I ever gonna find Akasaka if I can't even get into the club? If you'll allow me to intrude. I hear you don't have a guest pass. Yeah, I didn't realize this was a private club. In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of holes? Really? I was actually meant to meet a friend here, but it seems he won't be showing up. I suppose he had some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though, so if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'd be glad to have you along. And who are you exactly? Where are my manners? My name is Akasaka. You mean from the city council? I take it you've heard of me. May I ask your name? It's Kiryu. Well then, Kiryu-san, shall we play? Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is the perfect chance for me to get closer to Akasaka. Golf. Okay. Confirm, change shot range, display scores. Okay. I'll take the first shot if you don't mind. Be my guest. Use L1 and R1 to adjust direction. Change club with R. Press Y to charge shot range to half the distance. Use to change the impact points. Spin on the ball. Okay. Hold down X to build shot power. Release X to set the shot power. For setting the power, press X just as the cursor is about to align with the ball to deliver optimal impact. Okay. Hey, you're pretty good. I'm not sure I'd go that far. The wind's just been blowing in my favor today. That's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san? Not really, no. Well, practice makes perfect. Right. Okay. Oop. Okay. Now. Wow, I'm not good at this. Okay, I'll take them all again there. And nah. Wait, no. I'm not good at this. Okay, let's try 3 wood. Let's do, wait. Okay. Okay, up. Okay. Let's do an iron. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. No. Okay. No. Okay. Oop. Yes. No. Okay. That was bad. Okay. Okay, made par. I think I hit a little too hard. Don't worry, that happens to everyone they're first starting out. All you need to do is some more practice. Now, shall we head to the next hole? Sure. Okay. Say, what sort of work do you do, Kiri-san? I run an orphanage called Morning Glory. Wow, taking care of all those kids is quite a task. It's not easy, sure, but nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile. That's wonderful. I'm glad to know you enjoy your work, Kiri-san. And what vital work it is. Now, let's get this hole started. Wow, that's a nice shot. Okay. Of course not. Nah. He got a birdie, but I think take a mulligan if this doesn't make par. Okay, at least made par that time. Speaking of the orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9. All in elementary school. And you take care of them all by yourself. Do you have any helpers? No, but the oldest girl, Haruka, takes a lot of that responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. And the chores are divided up between all the kids. Everyone has to help out. How wonderful. Too many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work. Now, shall we head to the next hole? As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things were definitely different when I was a kid, but with how drastically the world has changed, I guess that's not too much of a surprise. I'd say the real problem is that we spoon-feed everything to kids nowadays. There's no room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we could play all together when we were bored. And since we had lots of kids of different ages, we had to make sure that make the rules that were fair to everyone. We didn't want to exclude anyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games that we first learned about cooperation and what it means to help others. These days, though, it's all about video games and the internet. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside to play. True, we didn't have any of those luxuries when we were young children. Nowadays certainly have it good, but in a way, I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well. I will admit, it's always been present, but incidents appear to be even more malicious recently. Perhaps the children of today lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it, yeah. Okay. Okay, we need... Please. Nah. I could make par here. Let's see. Or get a birdie. Okay, this is 16. Do I have... Oh, that was too hard. Yeah, I'll actually take mulligan for that. Okay. No, that'd be fine making par. I'm already doing better than him on this hole. I got a bogey. Birdie. Oh, right. Par is like 2 shots, yeah? Kiryu-san, I have another question about your children, if you don't mind. How do they spend their free time? Well, we don't have a computer or any games, so for the most part, they all play together outside. All the older kids really look after the younger ones, too. It's like we're one big family. That sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you a visit sometime? Of course. I'd be glad to have you. Okay. Okay. I have to thank you for the match, Kiryu-san. Golf isn't much without an enjoyable conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime soon. And I mean that sincerely. We'd love to have you. Perhaps there's some way the city council could support all the charitable work you do for those children. If you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do everything within my power to help you. I appreciate that. Akasaka-san. Farewell now. See you later. Ah, and before I forget, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again sometime. I hope so. Akasaka had nothing but nice things to say about Morning Glory. I bet that'll make Shiro feel better. Right. To the orphanage. Oh, Akasaka-san. Good to see you again, Kiryu-san. I told you I'd stop by, didn't I? Yeah, though I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. Once an idea crosses my mind, I simply have to see it through as soon as possible. Taichi in the house. Yo, Uncle Kaz. Hey, you forgot to say hello to our guest. And take your shoes off before you go inside. Hi, Uncle Kaz. We're home. You two have a good day at school? Mm-hmm. Oh, a guest.
こんにちは。
Hi, mister.
こんにちは。
Hello. Hello there, kids. Come on, Izumi-chan. Okay. Such energetic kids.
ただいま。
その様子じゃ
Looks like
負けたか。
次は絶対勝つ。
元気な子供ですな。
あれ？お客さん？
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめまして、シロです。
ほう、ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。
おい、あんたが桐生だな。この子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ。見ろ、喧嘩であざだらけだ。どうしてくれるんだ。
ああ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。
ん？え、赤坂先生。
What are you doing here? Truthfully, I've been wanting to pay this orphanage a visit for some time now. Ah, so of course, I didn't waste any time when Kiryu-san here invited me. I needed to see the children he clearly loves so much for myself. They'll certainly grow into fine young adults. Is it the environment, or perhaps Kiryu-san's guiding hand? What's your secret? Honestly, I can't take much credit. They're all really independent. I only step in when absolutely necessary. I see. You should take a page out of his book, Hashimoto. Yes, sir. I agree. Hey, what about Shiro? He thinks he's better than all us regular kids because he doesn't have parents. Don't speak to him like that, young man. He didn't choose to be an orphan. None of these kids did. If you were really his friend, you would help him solve his problems, not make them worse. Whatever, you old fart. Well, I feel sorry for that boy's parents. Though, I'm sure his teacher is hard enough, Hashimoto-sensei. I'm sure being his teacher is hard enough, right, Hashimoto-sensei? Well, I should be going. I must say, Kiryu-san, it warms my heart to see how happy and healthy your children are. You have the full support of the city, I assure you. Hi, Uncle Kaz. Hey, Haruka. How was school?
ね。
Good. Are the others back already? Yeah, they got home a while ago. Shiro too? I hope he's okay. Don't worry, Haruka. Shiro's gonna be just fine. Really? That's a relief. I was so worried when I heard he was getting bullied, but I'm glad everything's gonna be okay. Me too. Well, I better go get dinner started. Be careful with the knives. Right. Come on, give it back. I will, just not yet. Sorry, Taichi. Sounds like Taichi and Akio are up in arms over something. I better go take a look. Just give me my money back. I don't have it right now. Can you wait until I get my allowance?
なんだよ
But that's not till next week. And the new Ninja Rangers manga comes out today. All the kids at school are gonna read it before me. I'm sorry, Taichi. Whatever. You better pay me back soon, liar face. Why didn't you pay Taichi back, Ayoko? Did you lose the money? Or accidentally spend it? Come on. This isn't like you. When you borrow something from someone, you have to make sure you give it back. But, don't be afraid. You can tell me. Someone stole it. What? One of the other kids? Are you sure? Maybe it just fell out of your pocket. No, I keep all my money in my wallet inside my bag. So whoever stole it would have to know it was there. Alright, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. No. Ayako, we have to find out what happened. But I'll go round up the others. Wait for me in the dining room. Okay. Alright. Hey, can you two go to the dining room for me? What's wrong, Uncle Kaz? Nothing really. We just need to have a family discussion about something. Oh, okay. Did something happen? I'll tell you later. See you girls in the dining room. Okay. Alright. See. Okay. No. Taichi? Uncle Kaz, you gotta help. I gave Akko some money, but she's not giving it back. I know. I heard you two arguing earlier. Then won't you do something? I am. Go wait in the dining room. All of us are gonna have a talk about what's going on here. What do you mean? It looks like someone stole the money from Mayako. Huh. Like someone here? I'm not sure yet. That's why I want to have this meeting. Just wait for me in the dining room, okay? Yeah, okay. Koji. Oh, Uncle Kaz. What's up? Can you three go and wait for me in the dining room? Isn't it kind of early for dinner? We're gonna have a house meeting. Why? What happened? You'll know soon enough. Just go wait for me, okay? Alright, come on. Let's see, is that everyone? Where have you been, Uncle Cass? We're supposed to be getting dinner ready. Looks like dinner's gonna have to wait. Huh? Why? Ayako's money has gone missing. Huh? Do you think someone stole it? Sounds like it. One day it was in her wallet, the next it was gone. That's awful. Anyway, we're gonna meet in the dining room. I want you there too. Alright. Okay. Like 2, I think. Okay. What's up, Uncle Cass? There's something we need to talk about. Wait for me in the dining room, okay? Okie dokie. Get on over to the dining room. Ayako? Okay. Well, that's everyone. Time to find out what happened. And that's pretty much all we know. Ayako's really worried, and rightfully so. The money got taken right out of her wallet, after all. Now, I don't like doing this any more than you do, but if one of you stole the money, I need you to speak up. Ayako, when did you first notice it was gone? I think it was 2 days ago. Alright, then. Did any of you notice anything weird going on? Were there any strangers hanging around or anything? I think I saw something. Riona was digging around in Ayako's bag. Riona? Ayako-chan said I could borrow her paint, so I was getting it out of her bag. You don't think I stole the money, do you? Uncle Cass? Of course not. Now that I think about it, didn't Mitsuo just buy a new model set? It's a pretty fancy one, too. Kinda suspicious timing, don't you think? Well, Mitsuo, how did you get the money for something like that? Huh? I saved up for weeks, that's how. I didn't do anything wrong, Uncle Cass. I even stopped buying snacks so I could save up quicker. Besides, don't they say the first guy to speak up is usually the one who did it? What was that? You heard me. Stop it, you two. Uncle Kaz, what do we do? Alright, we're done here. This was clearly a mistake. But someone stole the money, right? Yeah, he's right. Look, we're not gonna keep sitting here flinging accusations at each other. That's not what being a family is about. But I'll say it again. If one of you did take the money, you can come talk to me whenever you want. I won't tell the others. The only thing that accomplished was making everyone doubt each other. Although, we'd be missing a lot more than Ayako's money if the thief had come from outside. So as much as I hate to admit it, one of the kids must have stolen it. Guess the only option now is looking through their things. Alright. What were you doing in here, Eri? Nothing. That's Ayako's bag, right? You know you can't dig around in there without her permission. Come on, just tell me what you were doing. Or is there a reason you don't want to say? You're wrong. Uncle Kaz, what's wrong with Eri? I found her looking through your bag. Huh? Oh. Is something else missing? Nuh-uh. Actually, the money's back in my wallet. What? Eri. Okay. Alright, Eri. It's time you told me what's going on. I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm really, really sorry. So it was you? I promised my friend I'd go to the movies with them, but I didn't have any money. Then why do you promise? I never get to do stuff with them. They have real parents, so they get way more allowance than I do. And you have 9 of us to take care of. So I can't ask for more money. My friends knows I can't afford it a lot, so they never ask me to do stuff with them. So when they asked me to go to the movies, I was really happy. I couldn't say no to that, so I just took the money. I was gonna give it back next time I got my allowance, I swear. But I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm glad you were planning to pay her back. But you can't borrow something that's not yours without asking first. That's stealing. I know. But you gave the money back, and now you've confessed, too. That's really brave of you. The next step now is apologizing to Ayako. Think you can do that for me, Eri? But I made everyone so mad. No one's gonna forgive me, especially not Ayako.
Eri-chan.
さあ、勇気を出せ。
やこちゃん、私ありがとう。そしてごめん。なんであやこちゃんが謝るの？本当はね、私エリちゃんがお金持ってくところ見ちゃってたんだ。でもね、私その場でエリちゃんのこと止めてあげられなかった。エリちゃんのことを本当に思ったら、私あの場で言うべきだった。後悔してるんだ。私の方がお姉ちゃんなのに勇気がなかった。私にもっと勇気があればこんな大きなことにならなかったのに。だからごめん。私も許して。ごめんね。ごめんね。
Come on, you two. Let's get back inside. Huh? What's wrong? Everyone's so angry. I wonder what they're gonna do when they find out Eri took the money. I mean, Gochi and Riona are already fighting. What do we do, Uncle Cass? Everyone's gonna hate me. Nobody's going to hate anyone. I'll tell you what. Leave the talking to me. What I need you two to do is... Got it.
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry, Uncle Cass. Come on. Let's get everyone in the dining room. Okay, I'll go round them up. Me too. Listen up. We got Yako's money back. Really? Then you know who the thief is. Not so fast. I actually have to apologize to all of you. Huh? Why? Well, Eri came to me yesterday saying she found some money, but I guess it slipped my mind today. Seriously? Eri? Where did you find it? In the yard? And how much was it? 1,000 yen? Which is exactly how much you were missing, right, Ayako? Yeah. Meaning there's a good chance the money Eri found yesterday is the same money that went missing from Ayako's bag. There's no other possibility. Don't you guys think? I guess. Sounds about right to me. So then no one stole the money? Why was I getting blamed for it? I'm sorry, Mitsuo. All of this could have been avoided if I had just remembered sooner. Everyone, I'm really sorry. Sorry's not good enough. Yeah, I got called a thief. Yeah, me too. Hold on, guys. Wait, I'm the one who dropped the money. So if you're gonna get mad at anyone, get mad at me. I should have said something sooner too. I'm really sorry, everyone. See? Uncle Kaz was just a little forgetful. I think we should be glad none of us turned out to be thieves. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, Riona. Don't worry about it, and I'm sorry for suspecting you, Mitsuo. Whatever. I probably deserved it for how I treated Koji. Hey, it's all in the past now. I'm just glad I got my money back, though. Now I'm realizing I'm starving. When's dinner, Uncle Cass? I want to eat, too. Me three. Oh, yeah. We totally forgot about dinner. Right. Let's get moving. And make it snappy, Uncle Kaz. Try not to eat the table while we're gone. Actually, why don't you all go play outside while we cook? We'll come get you when it's ready. Okay. Well, guess we better get started. Right. Uncle Kaz, Uncle Kaz. What's wrong, Taichi? It's that guy with the curly hair. I just saw him again. Are you sure? Yeah. He's in the blue truck, probably spying on us again. It's definitely him. Alright, I'll handle it. Make sure everyone gets inside. Okay. I'm gonna go take a look outside. Think you can handle dinner while I'm gone, Haruka? Of course. Be careful, Uncle Kaz. I'll be fine. Don't worry. But if I'm not back in time for dinner, you guys can start without me. Okay. Am I supposed to talk to everyone? Okay, probably. I guess not. The family are here. I should go outside and see what's up. Who do I talk to? What are you gonna do about the eviction? My husband says he doesn't care how much money they offer us. He's not going to leave his childhood home. Mine too. We don't want to be moving at our age. I couldn't live in some big apartment building where you don't even know your own neighbors. Did you hear about Kumi-san? He agreed to sell his house. He said he's taking this opportunity to move in with his son's family. I guess they have a place on the mainland. Really? It's going to be lonely around here without him. I don't get all of this talk of building a resort. What's so great about Okinawa? A friend of mine once went over to the mainland, and he says that the ocean there is really dirty. Nothing like the sparkling blue of our beaches. Really? But don't people go swimming during the summer? That's because they don't know any better. Nobody who's ever been to Okinawa could stand to swim in that sludge. I guess that's why everyone comes to vacation here. Good seeing you, Kiri-san. Got a burning question to ask. This new military base they keep going on about, yay or nay? That's a good question. I don't really care either way. You may think you can opt out of this conversation because you're from the mainland, but think about the poor children you've taken under your wing. What happens now with unquestionably impacted their futures, their children's futures, their children's children's futures, and beyond? It's our responsibility as upstanding adults to set a good example for them, to ensure the world they inherit from us is a world worth living in. Okay, do I go down? Is it down on the beach then? Ah, okay. I don't see him anywhere. Maybe Taichi was wrong. Hey,
またお前か。俺の答えは変わってねえぞ。
いや、今日はそういうんじゃねえんです。
ん？じゃあ何の用だ？
今日は兄貴にどうしても頼みたいことがあって。
What kind of favor are we talking? It's got to do with the little lady. You mean the girl with the sketchbook? That's right. 2 nights ago, she just disappeared. Nobody knows where she could have gone. You think she ran away? Dunno. We got men searching the streets and all, but they haven't found so much as a trace of her yet. And have you gone to the police? Well, not exactly. Why not? You should file a missing persons report.
Yeah.
I don't know that we really can. What do you mean? Well, the truth of it is, she's the daughter of a guy the boss used to do business with. Now the boss is taking care of the girl, yeah, but He never officially adopted her. If the cops found out about that, they'd ship her back to her parents, no questions asked. And we don't want that. Right. Saki-san's parents are real scum of the earth. Let me tell you. Her dad gambled all their money away, and then some. Then would come home stinking of booze and beat the daylights out of the girl and her mom. Her mom, on the other hand, was always sleeping around. Acted like she didn't want a damn thing to do with her. So then, Nakahara took Saiki in to protect her? Yep. 3 years back, we got asked to collect on her dad's gambling debt. So the boss went over to their house. But when he walked inside, what happened? He found the guy dead. Hanging blue-faced from a rope in their living room. Saki-san still clutching his lifeless leg. And her mom? Probably off with one of her fuckboys. Lady never gave a single shit about Saki-san. Which is why Nakahara took her in. Yep. The boss looks scary, sure. But he's got a good heart. It just wasn't in him to leave Saki-san there like that. And yeah, he complained at first about how much trouble it was raising a kid, but it wasn't long till he ended up a proud father. Now he treats Saki-chan like she's his own flesh and blood. That's amazing. Yep. But word has it, her mom is back in town. That she wants to take Saki-san back. Why now, after all this time? Beats me. Probably so she can have a maid to do all the housework while she goes out and parties. Anyway, the boss has been trying to keep the little lady in the office so her mom wouldn't be able to find her. Which is why she was there when I stopped by. Yep. And now that she's missing, the boss is real worried. Saki's not a child anymore, though. Couldn't she just call him if she needed him? Call him. Not a chance in hell. Why not? The girl's mute. What? The doctor said it's some kind of mental block. Probably from watching her dad hang himself. Right in front of her. So you see, she can't call us. And that's why she has the sketchbook. Come on, Aniki. We gotta find her as soon as possible, please.
で、俺に何をしろと？
今、親父は荒れちまって手がつけられねえ状態です。だから兄貴に出張ってもらって、とりあえず親父を落ち着かせてほしいんです。
なんで俺なんだ？
先日の一件から親父は兄貴に一目置いてるみてえです。だからここは兄貴しか収められねえと。
ちょっと待て。
はい？
さっきから聞いていると、俺のことを兄貴兄貴って何言ってるんだ？
だって兄貴は兄貴じゃないですか。
お前は竜道一家の若頭だろう。俺はお前の兄貴分でも何でもない。
まあ、その話はいいとして。
よくない。お前みたいなやつに兄貴と呼ばれたら、うちの子供たちに悪影響だろうが。
別にいいじゃないですか。俺は兄貴の強さと男気に惚れたんです。俺にとって兄貴は兄貴なんです。じゃあシモン、車回してきますんでお願いします。兄貴。
Yeah. I like that guy. We're gonna have to walk from here, Aniki. I don't remember agreeing to this. Well, I've come this far. Might as well see it through. Let's get moving, Aniki. Alright, alright. No, I think I'm just short. Yeah, that makes sense. So remember back there, you know, when you ran into me? Yeah, you smashed my phone, asswipe. You know what I want? Pay up. Ouch. I lied about my phone being smashed, sorry. This'll make up for it, right? Right. First level in the art of balance makes it difficult to be knocked down. Okay. Right.
兄貴
頭、桐生の兄貴。親父は奥です。さっきまで青森飲んで暴れていたとこです。
しゃあ、なんだよあったけよ。ああ、おお、これは桐生さんじゃないですか。
どうも荒れてるみたいだな。
What do you want this time? Sorry, but I'm not in the mood to talk about your little land problem. Rikia told me what's going on with Saki. That's Rikia for you. Never knows when to keep his damn mouth shut. This ain't your problem, Kiryu-san. Why don't you go look for her? Can't. Wouldn't be so miserable if it was that easy. What do you mean? She ran away because she didn't want to live with me anymore. I'd just scare her off if I went hunting for her now. You don't know that for sure. Why don't you try to figure out why she really ran away? It wouldn't be too late to catch up to her if you go now. Rikia told me Saki's mom has been out looking for her recently. Maybe Saki just wanted to see her again after all this time. Same difference. Either she wants to be with her mom or she doesn't want to be with me. God damn it. Am I really worse than that miserable whore? Nakahara. Guess a yakuza like me doesn't have any business taking in a kid in the first place, huh? That's not true. All children need is someone who really, truly cares about them. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. The hell do you know? You think you're some kind of kid expert just because you run a fucking orphanage? I know enough. I was an orphan myself. Huh? Not only that, the man who raised me was in the yakuza. And since I have no memories of my birth parents, that man is more of a father than I've ever had. He might have been a yakuza, yeah, but I loved him all the same. And I'm sure Saiki loves you too. But it's natural for her to miss her mom. She's still just a kid after all. You really think? Of course. Now get out there and find her before someone else does. But I can't. Why not? Look at me, Kiryu-san. Why would Saiki ever want to come back to this mess after seeing her mother? A thug like me could never compare to an actual parent. I'm just gonna have to face the facts. Saki's gone. You really think so? Yeah, I do.
わかった。俺が先から話を聞いてやる。
なんでお前さんが。
俺もな、あんたと一緒で目の前に困っているガキがいると放っておけないたちなんだ。
ちょっとあんた、俺はあんたから土地を取り上げようと。
安心しな。別に鮭を連れ戻したところで土地の話を持ち出す気はねえよ。それとこれとは話は別だ。今は鮭のことだけを考えようじゃねえか。
お前、
あんたんとこの若いの借りるぜ。行くぞ、力也。
はい、兄貴。
Thanks for talking to him, Monarchy. But if we're really gonna look for Psyche, I don't have the slimmest idea of where to start. Then we'll just have to ask around. We can focus on the area right around the office room. But we already combed every last nook and cranny. Nobody's seen her. And we don't know where her mom lives. Nope. Sorry to say. Is there anywhere you haven't looked? Nowhere she'd be likely to turn up. Only stone left unturned is Hatsumachi. Hatsumachi? Why haven't you checked there? Place is the biggest red light district on the island. Chock full of hostess clubs, brothels, all sorts of smut. A kid's not gonna go anywhere near. Besides, what? It's Tamashiro family turf. Things get really hairy real fast if we showed our faces over there. Then it's settled. We're going to Hatsumachi. But Aniki, I just told you, Hatsumachi's the only place you haven't looked. I don't care whose turf it is. We're going. Well, you're welcome to stay behind if you think the Tamashiro are really that scary. Like hell that's gonna happen. I'm coming, Aniki. Good. Now let's go.
Nice.
Alright. Rikia. Oh, thank God it's you. Something terrible has happened. Alright. Calm down and tell me what's going on. It's Saki-chan. Huh? What about her? I saw her in Hatsumachi with some woman I've never seen before. Something felt real off about the whole thing. And you're sure it was her? Oh, well, if it isn't the dashing young fella from before, this must be fate. Come on, we don't got time for your hopeless flirting. Let's try and focus. Where did you see Saki? Coming out of the convenience store over at the intersection with some woman who was absolutely dressed to the nines. I wonder who she was. Maybe Saki's mother. Then, you really think she went back? Hard to say. The only way to know for sure is to find her and ask. I guess. By the way, Rikia, you gonna have a party tonight?
Oh?
A party? Shit. It's the boss's birthday. I've been so distracted it totally slipped my mind. It's not gonna be in any mood for a celebration if we can't find Saki, though. Then we're not doing ourselves any favors by standing around. Come on, let's go. Right. We gotta bring her back, even if it's just for today. Let's move, Aniki. You there. In the Kichiki shirt. Oh shit. Who are you? Me? Who the fuck are you? Don't tell me you didn't know you're waddling all over Tamashiro family territory right now. Tamashiro? Sorry. Never heard of him. I usually try to keep my nose out of yakuza business. Bullshit. It's clear as it's damn Okinawa sky what you do for a living. I'm telling the truth. And even if I was a yakuza, I'm not here looking for trouble. No, I suggest you leave us alone. Or else. Wait, is that Rikia back there? You little game of hide and seek's not gonna work on me, Ryudo asshole. Ah, shit. I knew it. Not yakuza my ass. If you weren't yakuza, you wouldn't be spending your time with this Ryudo sap. You here to try and take that brat back? Huh? What brat? I don't got time for the 20 questions, bitch. Come on, boys. Let's show them what we do to trespassers.
痛い目見してやるぜ。
痛い目見ねえとわかんねえか。
せい。
Nice. Shit. This guy really eats his spinach, huh? So, you ready to talk now? Tell me about this brat you mentioned. Ugh. You listening, punk? Open your mouth or I'll open it for you. Now, did you kidnap Psyche or not, huh? Look, we didn't take nobody. Some bitch claiming to be the girl's mother brought her in. What could her mom possibly have to do with the Tamashiro? Duh, the tramp sleeping with the boss. Probably doesn't realize she's just another notch on the bedpost for him. In other words, you have no reason to keep Saki. Give her back. Look, we don't have her in a cage or nothing. She and her mom could be anywhere. I think there's more to this than you're letting on. Maybe we should pay your boss a little visit. Rikia, where's the Tamashiro family office? Are you out of your mind, Anaki? We can't go in there just the two of us. Your boy's right. They're gonna tear you limb from limb in there. But if you really want to die, I'll tell you. It's on the street behind the convenience store. You heard the man, Rikia. Come on. But, Anaki. Let's see.
いらっしゃいませ。
Okay. They only have Connor. And it looks like that's the only medicine this place carries. Let's grab a few food items.
ありがとうございました。
Right. Control of downtown Rikyu is divided between the Ryudo family and the Tamashiro family. The Ryudo family is small, but they get along with everyone. Can't say the same for the Tamashiro family, though. They take what they want, by force, and they'll crush anyone who stands against them. Supposedly, they're connected to some big group out in the mainland, so they think they can do whatever they want. Looks like this is the place. I mean, yeah, but we're not really gonna walk in there by ourselves, are we? They'll pulverize us. What? You scared? Me? I'm not scared of a damn thing. I'll put my life on the line if you ask me to, Anaki. Wait, that's... Saki's sketchbook. This drawing is... Something wrong, Anaki? We're definitely on the right track. Rikia. Saki has to be here. I knew it. I want you to go get Nakahara and tell him we found her, and bring him back with you. Okay, what about you, Anaki? Just go. I'll keep an eye on things here.
Nice.
Okay. Be back in a jiff. Well, time to head in. Oof. Oh, I'm sorry. Another one of Tomashiro's grunts, huh? Do I need to teach you a lesson too? Wait, please. Just look at me. Do I seem like a yakuza to you? You have a point. But you do look familiar. Anyway, if you're not with the Tamashiro, what are you doing walking into their office? Well, I have a deal to make with them. You know how it is. I mean, you're obviously yakuza. Not anymore, I'm not. I'm just here to take care of some business. Oh. Well, I'm Kamiyama. What's your name? It's Kiryu. Kiryu-san. Why does it feel like I know that name? Anyway, I deal in certain choice items. They've been in high demand lately, if I do say so myself. Sounds like the Tamashiro are going to war soon, so they asked me to bring some of my stuff over. And let me guess, by stuff you mean weapons. You don't have to scream. The whole town's gonna hear. But if you're gonna go toe-to-toe with the Tamashiro, I might be able to lend a hand, if you catch my drift. I thought they were one of your customers. Well, yeah, but they're one of those customers you wish you could get rid of, but can't because they pay your rent. Though, if you started buying from me and wiped them out, I could finally be free from their clutches. Hold on a second. I never said a word about wiping anyone out. No need to be coy about it. I've been in the business for a long time. Ripped guys like you are the brawling types. It's obvious you've probably been in more fights than I can count. Either way, wouldn't you rather have a weapon on you when you bust in there? Better than going in empty-handed, I guess. Then it's settled. I know the perfect store that can get you just the fix you need. That's it there. Not much for appearances. Don't worry about that. Just come with me. This is the only shop in town that sells the kind of underhanded stuff you're looking for. This guy here is an associate of mine. It's, quite a setup. Hey, don't knock mobility. Anything that can help you get away from the fuzz is a positive in my book. Right? I take it this is your store then. Oh, heavens no. This one's all handled by my pal here. My own shop is up on the second floor of a building near the Ryudo office. That's where I sell gear. And mod stuff, too. Near the Ryudo office, huh? I wish I could just give you everything you need to crush the Tamashiro. But remember, I'm running a business here. Let me see. Here, this should be... Get your engine started. Okay. This should come in handy. Thanks, Kamiyama. Oh, it's no problem at all. That's one of the most popular items. Ah, and remember that weapons will break as you use them. If that ever happens, just bring it up to my shop and I'll fix it up for you. In no time flat. Though don't expect me to work for free. Free or not, that's a pretty good deal. By the way, you guys have a lot of weapons I've never even seen before. It's incredible. Oh, have our wares caught your eye. I know a guy who can teach you how to use them if you want. A weapons expert, huh? Yes, I'll mention you to him. I'm sure he'd be thrilled to have a student as beefy as you. Oh, and just holler if you need anything else. I'll help you as much as I humanly can. After all, the Tamashiro will come for my legs, maybe more if you fail. Let's hope I don't fail them. Yeah, feel free to stop by my shop when you have the time. I will. Thanks, Kamiyama. Let's see. Okay.
誰だお前。流動一家のやつか？
サキはどこだ？
あのガキのことか。ガキなら親分の部屋だ。だがお前はあのガキに会う前に死んじゃうけどね。
雑魚に用はねえ。通らせてもらうぜ。
大した自信だな。遠慮はいらねえ。ぶっ殺してやれや。
This is probably gonna be the weapons tutorial.
来いよ。
痛い目見ねえとわかんねえか。
Right. Okay. Wanna get up? Yep.
度胸じゃねえか。
サキ。
流動一家の新入りか。一人で飛び込んでくるとはいい度胸だ。
俺は流動一家じゃない。その子を取り返しに来ただけだ。
何おかしなこと言ってんだ。このガキに用があるのは中原だけだろうが。
理由はどうでもいい。とにかくその子を返してもらうぜ。
ふざけんな。大事な取引の材料、そう簡単に奪われてたまるか。
取引だ
と。そんなことも知らねえで来たのか。とんだお人よしだな。しかしかわいそうな娘もいたもんだね。父親は目の前で首吊り、母ちゃんは男のために実の娘まで誘拐しちまうとは。こりゃ世も末だ。
ちょっとあんた、何言ってんの。あんたこの前サキと一緒に3人で暮らそうって。
俺が本気でお前みたいな年増の女相手にすると思ったのか。お前はもう用済みなんだよ、おばさん。
嘘でしょ。ねえ、嘘なんでしょ。何言ってんのよ。嘘だって言いなさいよ。
話せ話せ、この甘ずれが。うまく避けたじゃねえか。さあ次はお前の番だ。お前をぶっ殺した後、その指全部中原に届けてやるぜ。
気乗りしねえな。
だと
殴る価値がねえ奴と喧嘩するのは好きじゃね
え。何一人で格好つけてんだ。
だがてめえみてえな奴をのさばらせておくのはもっと好きじゃねえ。
ああ、
来やがれこのゲド。
行くぞ。
Press. Means I'll probably still have a little bit of fight left.
なんでこんなやつが沖縄に。
大丈夫ですか兄貴。お嬢
先
中原の親父さんな、お前がいなくなってすごく心配していたんだ。お前がな、本当の母親のとこに行っちゃったんじゃないかと思ってすごく寂しがっていたんだ。お前は中原と母親どっちと一緒にいたいんだ。
何が娘よ、何が母親よ。バッカじゃないのあんたたち。
何？
私はね、この子のせいで人生めちゃくちゃになったのよ。生まれた時からいっつも邪魔だった。
このまま王将の前じゃなんてこと。
うるさい、私に触らないで。そんなにその子が欲しいんならあんたにくれてやるわ。
くそ、なんて母親だ。実の子の目の前で。これじゃあ先があんまりにも。
先なら大丈夫だ。スケッチブックの中身見たことないだろう。
ああ、
見てみろ。
いつも見守ってくれてありがとう。
もう答えは出ていたんだ。サキはあんたの本当の娘なんだ。そうだろ、サキ。
サキありがとうな、ありがとうな、サキ。今回の一件、あんたには本当に世話になった。この中原茂、任共同40年、あんたほどの男見たことがねえ。
やめてくれ。
いや、そうはいかねえ。俺はあんたとどうしても兄弟の杯を交わしたいと思ってる。
何？
失礼します。
何してるんだお前ら。
桐生の兄弟、頼む。俺はあんたに惚れちまった。杯を交わしてくれ。
と言ってもな、俺はもう極道じゃねえんだ。
そんなことは関係ねえ。要は俺があんたに惚れたってことだけだ。それで十分。
勝手な話だな。
売借人もいねえが我慢してくれ。頼む。
売借人なら俺が引き受けますよ。
大悟。
お久しぶりです、桐生さん。
どうして大悟がここに？
例の沖縄リゾート開発の土地買収の件で。
リゾートの土地買収だと？
ええ、実は今話題になっているリゾート開発に必要な土地の買収、沖縄の東上会傘下の組織が中心となって進めていたことなんです。
なんだと？まさかその東上会傘下の組織ってのが玉城組だってのか？
そうです。玉城組は東上会の下部5次団体にあたる組織です。その玉城組が東上会の本家の許可もなく勝手にリゾート開発の土地買収を進めていたんです。
どうして玉城組は土地の買収を？
例のリゾート開発、 計画の立案者である鈴木大臣が土地の買収を玉城組に依頼したというのが事の発端です。あのリゾートは一定の広さの土地を揃えることができないと動かない計画なんです。
だからあの土地が必要なのか。
はい。リゾートに必要な土地を確保するためにはどうしても現地に詳しい組織に任せる必要がありますからね。玉城組は格好の存在だったというわけです。
その話は分かった。だがどうして大吾が沖縄に来る必要があったんだ。
玉城組の土地買収のやり口は非常に強引なものでした。他人から土地の権利書を奪い取るようなことばかりしていましたからね。
じゃあうちの先をさらったのも俺の土地の権利書が目的だったのか。
おそらくそうでしょう。玉城は中原さんのお子さんを誘拐し、身代として土地権利書を取引するつもりだったのでしょう。
くそ、玉城の野郎、手の込んだ真似しやがって。
玉城組のような強引な土地買収を続ければいずれ大ごとになるのは明白です。リゾート開発にヤクザが絡んでるなんてスキャンダル、世間に知れたらリゾート開発はおろか基地拡大法案まで白紙に戻る可能性があります。それでタミヤさんは私のところに事態の収拾を依頼してきたんです。
そうなのか。
世間でささやかれている通り、基地拡大法案とリゾート開発計画はワンセットなんです。
それはどういうことで。
あの2つは持ちつ持たれつの関係なんですよ。どちらかが倒れたらうまくいかなくなる。リゾート開発がなくなれば基地拡大法案だけが残ってしまい、住民感情から法案が通る可能性がなくなります。だからある意味タミヤさんにとってリゾートは自分の基地拡大法案の生命線なんです。
なるほど。それでタミヤは自分の基地拡大法案にケチがつかないよう大吾に事態の収拾を依頼したってわけか。
ええ、そうです。私は今回の仲裁をこちらの東間君に頼まれ、タミヤさんと一緒に沖縄まで。
タミヤ防衛大臣の秘書をさせていただいています東間翔陽と申します。
おお、その年で大臣先生の秘書さんとは立派なもんだな。
いえいえ、私はタミヤ先生のご指示に従っているだけの男です。
しかし土地の買収を止めてしまえばどのみちリゾート開発も進まなくなるんじゃないのか。結局タミヤの基地拡大法案は通らなくなってしまうだろう。
その件に関しては地域住民との話を詰めながら進める予定と聞いております。
どうしてそこまでして法案を通したいんだ。
基地拡大法案を通せばリゾート開発よりも大きな仕事を成し遂げたことになり、次期総理へ一気に近づくからです。
なるほどな。
東上会としても本来なら下部組織の仕事を奪うようなことはしたくないんですが、ひとたびスキャンダルになってしまった場合、後々警察にマークされてしまう可能性も高い。それだけは何としても避けたいと思い、仲裁の役目を引き受けたわけです。
そういうことだったのか。
でもまさか桐生さんの施設が買収対象だったとは正直驚きましたよ。
まあしかしこれでどっちにしてもあの土地を手放さなくてよくなったんだからよ。よかったじゃねえか。
まあな。
しかし今回はこういう結末になりましたが、このままというわけにはいきません。いずれリゾート計画は私の手で必ず実現させます。
どういうことだ。あんたはタミヤの秘書だろ。リゾートよりも基地拡大が重要なんじゃないのか。
私は沖縄出身です。この辺境の地はこのままなら必ず廃れていってしまう。 リゾート開発計画のように直接沖縄に金が落ちる仕組みを作らなければ、この島はいつまでたっても発展していかない。私はタミヤ大臣の秘書ですが、基地よりもむしろリゾートの方が沖縄には必要だと思っています。
トーマさんしたっけか、あんた。
はい。
あんた沖縄の人間なら分かってんだろう。別に沖縄の人間がそんなこと望んじゃいねえってことくらいよ。俺も最初は沖縄に金が欲しいならいいと思った。けどな、やっぱりそうじゃねえ。大事なのは俺ら沖縄の人間が愛せるままの沖縄ってことなんじゃねえのか。
一度東京に行けば分かりますよ。いかに沖縄が日本にとって必要のない小さな島なのかってことが。私は何としても沖縄を豊かにしたい。そのためなら多少の犠牲は必要だと思っています。
その犠牲が俺らの土地ってわけか。
ええ。沖縄には海や砂浜は腐るほどあります。多少リゾートのために切り取ったところで問題はないはずだ。
目的のためなら一人二人の犠牲は構わねえんだなんて、いかにも政治家さんの発想だと思うんだけどね。でもよ、そんな土地に命張って生きてる人間もいるんだぜ。
とにかく今回の一件、これで幕引きとさせてください。失礼しよう、トーマ君。
はい。
大悟。
はい。
もしまた登場会がここの買収に来るようなら、その時は一言言ってから来てくれ。俺にも守らなきゃならないものがあるからな。
分かっています。ですがご安心ください。俺が6代目のうちは沖縄には手出しませんよ。
本当だな。
ええ。俺は嫌ってほど桐生さんの怖さ知ってます。敵に回したら登場会が潰れちまう。トーマ君の夢は彼が総理大臣になった時にでもやってもらいましょうな、トーマ君。その頃はもう桐生さんもいい年になった。今面倒見てる子供さんたちも今の俺くらいの年にはなってますよ。それならいいでしょう。
俺は結構しぶといぜ。
そうでした。じゃあ今度はプライベートで4代目。
ああ。
あのよ兄弟。
ん？なんだ？
あんたもしかしてあの登場界の4代目ってわけじゃねえよな。
それがどうした？
嘘だろ。4代目っつったらよ、こっちの人間でも知ってるぜ。確か堂島のりってあんたひょっとして桐生？
まあ今度から喧嘩を売るときはちゃんと相手のことを調べてからにするんだな、兄弟。
なんかとんでもねえやつと杯交わしちまったぜ。
まあそんなこともあるさ。
Yeah, okay.